tournament. Here's Mojela, scorer here at the Moses Mabhida Stadium in the second leg against Mamelodi Sundowns, the semi-final. A goal that virtually ensured that they would be progressing. Orlando Pirates, as they customarily do, looking to play out from the back. What are you expecting from the opening stages? If I can pick your brain now, the team's going to be a little conservative, play within themselves while they just see what the other is willing to do.
Yeah, it'll show itself, but I do think that Stellenbosch will want to test this, I won't say makeshift defense, I'll change defense for Orlando Pirates as early as possible. You can see that Mojela plays young, but I'm sure that shape will change a little bit later on.
Monapule Saleng, hero in the 2022 final. Just a solitary goal separated Pirates from Amazulu, and it was Saleng's free kick that won it. Last year, a year and 2 days removed from this particular date, Orlando Pirates up against Mamelodi Sundowns. There are 5 survivors from that starting 11. Sikochenko, Sibisi, as well as Dion Hotto, Patrick Maswangani and Monapule Saleng. But what's interesting about this side is it's almost identical to the team fielded in the Nedbank Cup final at the end of last season. The only difference, Sibisi in for
just look at that, and maybe that is along the lines that Coach Jose Rivero was thinking, because Hotto further up the pitch, that's something new from Orlando Pirates, and that massive decision to drop Mabasa, start Mahopa, but I'm sure Rivero knows what he's doing.
Of course, Stellenbosch would have prepared for every eventuality, but do you think even when they saw the team sheet, it might have been somewhat of a surprise to them?
100%. I'll tell you what, I never expected to see Hotto at left wing. We were suspecting Hotto could play at right back, seeing that Munyani's last game was against Cape Town City at the end of August. So I don't think it's ring rust, it's just unfamiliarity at the back in terms of combinations. Sibisi and Sesani, they played at least one half last game against Richards Bay.
Sibisi coming on at half-time for Sesani, who was on that yellow card, many feeling as though he should have been sent off in that game and therefore not available for the final. That's neither here nor there. It's in the past now, and he is present. Here's Munyani getting a touch. Kalentempata now in his hometown. Kalentempata before making his way to Gauteng. He's got his career off the ground at Highlands Park. Trajectory his career has been on of late. This was a wind-disrupted game a year ago against Mamelodi Sundowns. It had a very big bearing on the type of football that was played. Orlando Pirates, opportunity here, swung in from that left-hand flank over the head of both Mahopa and Saleng. Maswangani with the cross.
Mahopa almost at the end of that one. Great movement to find some space there from Maswangani. So Pirates will be doing, you could see that 4 men right up the top of the field, applying pressure, and that's a direct ball there. Almost picking out Mahopa at the near post.
So Orlando Pirates probing. The prevailing sentiment pre-match is that Orlando Pirates' typical style of play actually plays into the hands of Stellenbosch, as evidenced by last season when Stellies, at least in terms of results, had the upper hand, 3 wins from 4 against Pirates. Maswangani lets that one get away from him. Adams to Basadine. Basadine with a searching ball here. Oh, little shove on the back there of Devin Titus, who had the pace to get in behind. So the first big moment of the match, which will need a serious review from our perspective.
There was a defense splitting pass from Basadine, trying to pick out Titus. We'll have a look at that in a minute.
Now Monapule Saleng being trapped here by Akiko Sintaba. Still Saleng continuing on. Monyane bursting onto it, and the ball had to be forced behind by Sitlenduli.
That was excellent underlapping there from Monyane. Brilliant back heel there from Saleng, and very important interception rather from Nduli.
Sage Stevens has been simply awesome in this competition so far. The saves that he pulled off, especially in the second leg, right here against Mamelodi Sundowns, exceptional. He's made 11 saves so far in the competition, 91% save accuracy. As Mojela shows his tenacity. 26-year-old Patrick Masongani. Exceptional season for Orlando Pirates last campaign. After having flown largely under the radar after returning back to the country of SuperSport United. Here's the earlier incident.
They might have gone down a little bit easier there, but what a ball there from Basadine. I think the referee was well positioned to make a decision on that one.
Not enough to warrant a penalty there. Ismail Toure, Taba, turned 22 last month with Taba. Played all 90 minutes in the 3 MTN 8 matches this season. He's given the ball away, but Orlando Pirates can't do anything with it.
That's the second time they're looking. Somebody on that right flank, possibly Saleng.
Monopule Saleng, a spotlight on him all week. Would he be fit to play in this final? Recently made his 150th career appearance, Monopule Saleng. In the MTN 8, what a remarkable return. He has managed 12th game in this tournament today. He has 8 goal contributions to date, 5 goals, 3 assists. And those 5 goals and 3 assists have all come in the 10 appearances he had for... Oh man, big mistake here for Orlando Pirates. Now, miscommunication at the back between the captain Innocent Maela and goalkeeper Sipho Chain.
Well, that's what happens when you make 4 changes to the defense. Yep. A bit of ring rust there.
As Pirates have to deal with this. Sadine swings it in. Dangerous corner. Stelli's scored from one of Fawaz Basadine's corners in the quarterfinal against TS Galaxy. It was Andre de Jong who got his head to it. Basadine has another opportunity here. Another who has really grown in the last few years. Basadine signed a new contract at the beginning of this year for Stelli's. Now towards the back post. Toure tussling with Chain. There's the goalkeeper who wins that particular battle. And he's demanding more protection from Abangile Tom. That's why he ventured out of his area just to have a go at the referee.
Yeah, got to give him credit there. Wasn't afraid to leave his line there, Sipho Chain. Yeah, opening 10 minutes, both teams just sussing each other out. Not the most attack-minded are Stellenbosch, trying to be compact to avoid that. To keep the danger of Orlando Pirates at bay.
Speaking of danger, Moisani can hurl them long, even from here. 25-year-old who played so well in the 2-legged semi-final against his former club, Mamelodi Sundowns. He spent 7 years at their development. Doesn't have the best record against Orlando Pirates, does Moisani. First leg of their semi-final last season, sent off in the first half for stats-up challenge on Patrick Masongani. So Faltore scored the opener in that game, but Orlando Pirates managed to come back with two away goals that were ultimately critical in seeing them through against Stellenbosch. And then speaking of Aloisani's continued misfortune against the Buccaneers, he gave away the penalty the last time these two sides met. That was in December of last year. Sapelo Konki, currently returning from injury, converted that. Evidence Makopa scored the second. Probably one of the worst days in recent memory for Orlando Pirates fans. They had a 2-goal lead at the hour mark. They lost 3-2. Now an opportunity for Mojela! Oh, man! Oh, wow! What a goal! And to score it in a cup final! Mojela, who netted against Stellenbosch in the League Cup final here at Moses Mabhida Stadium last season, and ultimately was on the losing end. But man, does this boy love a cup final?
Magical. What a brilliant strike from Mojela. We did mention the danger that the long throw from Aloisani will pose. It skidded off the pitch. An acrobatic finish there from Mojela. At Stellenbosch take an early lead here at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. He is starting to love the big time games.
Oh, that is a special goal, and to score it on this stage with these stakes, Mojela has really found his